It was a winter that, except for a few brief periods, never really was a typical Maine winter. Now, on this first day of spring, concerns that thin ice rescues will be more common in the coming days. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. That is why fire and rescue departments are stepping up their training for such rescues. News Center Maine's Jack Mulmud is in Scarborough this evening, and that is where 24 first responders from all across the country learned what it takes to save someone from broken ice. Hi, Jack.
Hey, Brian and Amanda. To my right is water. Now, to my left is ice. Now, it is the first day of spring, but what you see here behind me really is a testament to what we've been seeing for the last few months of winter, which is thin and unreliable ice. But it was about a month and a half ago that I was over there on that ice right there, spending the day with more than 24 first responders from all around the country to find out what goes into saving your life if you fall through. At the Embassy Suites by the Portland Jetport.
What better place to learn than the guys that do experience this every year?
It's where you'll find possibly the largest collection of active first responders from all over the country.
But I think it'll be fun.
Matthew Walker from the Quapaw Nation Fire Department in Oklahoma.
It doesn't happen very often, but I want to be prepared for whenever it does happen.
That's why he's here, learning the ropes, zipping up loose ends with first responder veterans, as these are all first responders training to be teachers. And then there's me.
Trying to think of what to say even.
The Kennebunkport-based group hosts this event twice a year, Life-Saving Resources. They invited us to see this training, but we're not here just to try on the suit.
I'm taking it upon myself to go under the ice to find out what it takes to keep you safe.
But before we do that, we have to pack up and make our way out.
We've had a couple of plane crashes. We've had to go out there and rescue some pilots.
These first responders come all this way to save lives.
I really got into this so I could go out there and help people.
At the pond, urgency sets in.
Toasty.
And so does the reality that I've actually never stood on a frozen lake in my life.
No ice is safe ice. And under these conditions, with the water over the top and all this weight on the ice, it's not a safe condition. Every second counts.
According to the Maine State Game Wardens, rescues from broken ice in Maine lakes are hard to track. But this warm winter poses risks to first responders from state police all the way to local sheriff deputies.
So we're preparing them to save lives. We're also preparing them to train others to save lives.
As these teachers in training go into the freezing water, I realize it's my time. It's an environment many find themselves thrown into in a life or death scenario. The first exercise is manually letting the air out of my dry suit and swimming a lap.
You have to use these ice picks to pull yourself up out of the water. Takes a lot of arm strength. Of course it's cold, but it just gives you another sense of appreciation for what these first responders have to go through on a day-to-day basis, especially during years like this when the ice is just so brittle and dangerous and can break through really at any moment.
The water is frigid, but this tough crowd presses on.
Some people come as far away as Alaska just to come to this training here, just like Brian. He took an 18-hour plane ride just to get here.
This is extremely serious. Without this training, I don't think I would have the confidence to be able to walk out on the ice. It can be deadly. People can die doing this.
That's not good.
One of the instructors overheating underneath his dry suit.
Folks, taking a 5-minute break.
Okay. It's a testament to not only the warm winter we're having, but the stress these first responders are under.
Yeah, basically overheated, which I tend to do.
Thankfully, the fire captain from New Hampshire with decades of experience is in good hands.
Yeah, it's the best place to be to have an issue.
Now working to teach the next generation as warmer winters continue and pose new challenges.
Over our way, we have a lot of ice fishermen, and they're insistent they wait all year to go out, get out on the ice. The ice is there, so they think they need to be out there. We're going to have some issues out there, I'm afraid.
It's a life-saving resource.
Oh, it's definitely going to be memorable. This will be once in a lifetime deal, and I hope more people get to come to it.
As the crews pack up and head home,
Nothing that pleases me more than to graduate these 24 instructor candidates on Sunday, sending them back to their departments and for them to train others.
even in the most uncertain of winters, preparedness is everything. Now, I was only with those guys for about a morning and a little bit of the afternoon, but they went through 3 days of hard yet rewarding training. Now they got a certificate to take home and teach their coworkers back in their hometowns, along with a helmet and a reflective vest so that they could be safe while doing their jobs. Brian.
Jack Moment live for us in Scarborough tonight. Thanks so much.